signs you should consider move to another country. I think moving to another country, like myself, I moved to UK when I was 18, and then now I'm here in Australia. And every time in life, the decision of relocating yourself and your family to another country is huge. And then why we actually have a motive, and then because this motive is really strong, desire very strong, that you need to take risk. You really need to take risk to go to the unknown country, right? Sometimes obviously it's not very unknown to some people. They come to Australia, for instance, and they visit their family and friends, but it's actually a risk taking, right? It's a risk taking. You're not sure about whether you're able to find a job, you're able to sustain your own lifestyle, or whether you're able to really integrate with the society. So that's a risk taking. And why is the motive indicators? What kind of signs you should consider yourself? Do I do it now or do I do it later? If you, for instance, you start to realize yourself, self-realization, the true purpose of who you are now. If your true purpose for someone, for example, if they live in Hong Kong, they actually have a relatively really good income. So they now to start to answer the question, is that my true purpose to keep continuing working 12 hours a day, and although we have really good income, but I don't have time for my family, I don't have time for my hobby. Is that something I really want? If you have started to question this true realization, if you're saying this environment no longer suitable for me because I want to become a true of myself, I want to find true purpose of myself, I want to start a new company, I want to do something different. It doesn't have to be my current job. It can be something exciting. It can be something I ever thought in the past. So that is the first sign. You think that's the first time you want to, make a huge decision to immigrate to another country, the true life purpose. Another sign, it is really you want to take risk. Consider sometimes people think the word of risk taking is actually really risky. And risky compared with you have emotion associated with risk, which is fear. Okay, so let's not say risk, let's say adventure. Okay, adventure really says you feel bored about your current situation. You want to try something different, and if you're not trying now, and if you wait 10 years, you're stuck in an environment because you no longer have this motivation to do something different. Adventure just really going to explore somewhere that you don't know, going to put yourself in a situation that you feel that might be something different come out. So really about it, adventure, you really still have the something in your mind. Take an adventure. If you don't have this sign, if you don't think you want to take adventure, I urge you not to take this risk, because you will be considerate, you will be worried, you will spend a lot of time trying to ask for permission. Ask permission for parents, for kids, for partner. Ask them, do you agree? Okay, if you're main applicants, you don't need to ask that. Obviously, you want everybody to be happy with the decision. But if you're in a situation that you don't want an adventure, you're kind of comfortable in your life, you really never ask about go to another country. Yeah, we know lots of people in their own situations quite comfortable. And really, I just say, why would you like to come? You don't. Not because your friends are making decisions and you don't want an adventure, you don't want to take something new and different. So you just stay where you are. You stay. I travel a lot of countries. I interview lots of people. I know some people, they like their environment. They don't want to take adventure. They like their own, own social economic situation. Absolutely fine. So if you don't have the sign about taking adventure, don't consider to migrate to Australia, because you will withdraw from that environment. You won't like it. You won't like it. The second sign, I think you should consider if you want to relocate to another country or not. The third sign is whether you want to progress from here. Okay, want to change, Change sometimes can be, again, I would say, risky, right? It's risky. Change means sometimes perhaps you won't find a job in 6 months. Perhaps you're gonna find difficulty to start your business in a new country. But you want to change, you want to progress further. You say, this environment, I've stayed there for 30 years. Now I'm tired of this. I want to progress. Then moving to another country, regardless which country, it doesn't have to be in Australia. Moving to another country, it provides you stimulation to your brain. And you will move fast, and you will see different things. You will progress further. Naturally, this is just happening. You will progress further, even you don't think you can. Look back a few years, 5 years ago or 6 years ago, when I decided to really migrate to UK, move to UK to Australia. It was really risky because I thought, well, I knew the environment, but around me, and I can still do lots of work. The family, friends, all there. So, but why I wanted to go? Because of change. I want to progress from here. I want to say, this is my mindset in that current situation. The only thing for me to change another stage is to move on. Move on. Again, I'm saying here, I mean, 5 years later, perhaps I move to another country, right? Move to another country because I want to progress further. And if you encounter this sign in your own life, you want to move, and you feel, if you want to move, you definitely have something underlying. You feel frustrated not be able to move. You will try everything possible you can think and imagine to move ahead. So that's 3 signs you should consider. Moving to another country will be best choice for you. Now, this channel, it's not for anybody. I'm specialized in Global Talent Independent Program. I only help people who's actually very successful professionals to come to Australia only. So I have really narrow kind of work and speciality. Now, if you're not within my audience, don't worry, just move on, because my content is boring if someone doesn't understand what I'm talking about here. But I hope this one help you to really make judgment. If you want to consider that, send us a CV and for a free assessment. Obviously, we help with someone with 7 sectors or 10 sectors or other sectors, but you have to be relatively successful in your own industry, because Australia needs someone like you to help us really rebuild our economy and make us more resilient. Can you help us? Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.